Raise your hand if you have ever heard the advice, act as if you already have it, or act as if you're already her. Hello, and welcome back to Business and Brunch. Today, we're talking about one of the most misunderstood pieces of advice in the manifestation and mindset space. Act as if you already have it. Now, I know I am not the only one who has heard this and been like, okay, everything I do will act as if I already have it. But still, something felt wrong about that advice. And while act as if you already have it sounds really inspiring, if you don't understand what it really means, it can send you straight into burnout, depth, and a whole lot of frustration when things don't click into place. And trust me when I have said I have lived out as if I already had it in the wrong way. And by doing so, I actually created more resistance until I finally understood what it meant. So let me tell you the full scoop. Welcome back to Business and Brunch, where we are done building businesses that consume our whole identity. And instead, we're building businesses that fit into your life. I'm Alicia, business and mindset coach, marketing boutique agency owner, mom, and your permission slip to build a business that actually feels good and allows you to break the rules. If you're here for more money, more freedom, and a business that fits into your life, not the other way around, you're in the right place, because this is just the way our life gets to be. Get ready to own your power, take up space, and make more money. Pour your coffee, open your notes app, and let's dive in. I honestly used to think that this advice was a complete scam because I was acting as if. I was investing like my higher self. I was showing up like her, living her routine, journaling like her, taking risks like her, selling like her, posting like her, serving my clients like her. Everything that I was doing, I was embodying her. I was acting as if I was already her. And yet, still nothing was landing, and I could not figure out the disconnect. There was no major income, no major breakthroughs. Honestly, I just fell deeper in debt, became more resistant to what I was actually doing, and found myself stuck in survival mode. And as you know by now, survival mode is one of the biggest things that keep you from your manifestations. And so every time my own mindset coach would say, act as if you're already her, act as if you already had it, I would roll my eyes and be like, okay, thanks, but no thanks. That's just a load of bullshit. And then it clicked. And I wish it would have been explained to me so much earlier, because all of my frustration and resistance could have been eliminated if I truly understood what it meant to act as if I was already her, or act as if I already had it. Because acting as if you're already her does not mean spend the money. Because would she actually spend that kind of money? Would she actually take that kind of investment if it was going to send her into a full spiral? No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't have made decisions that sent her into panic. She wouldn't have made decisions that sent her into survival mode. She wouldn't have spent like that. She wouldn't have built her business from a place of fear masked as faith. And that is the difference. Using discernment to act as if you were already her, and to make the decisions that she would make. Not going full send and 100% acting as if you already had it. If you want to live on a yacht, you're not going to go buy a yacht whenever you're still living off the dollar menu, right? And that is the key difference. The actions, the beliefs, the way that you show up can all embody your higher self. But when it comes to truly acting as if you were her, if you're on the edge of an investment and you're like, this is going to set me back, would she take that risk? Would she take that investment? Would it send her into spiral? Would it send her into panic? Or does she have enough self-trust to know that that investment is going to pay off 10 times fold? That's the difference. The version of you who already has what you want isn't performing abundance. She's already embodying it. You already have abundance. You just have to be open to it. It's not a destination, it's an identity. And there's a big difference. Embodying means you move with self-trust. You know what's right for you. You're not outsourcing your power to a coach or a program or a payment plan. You're not investing in a course and fingers crossed that this one finally has a secret sauce that is going to help you make that big breakthrough. You're investing because it expands you, not because it's the final hope that fixes everything. And that's oftentimes where I see just where the business coaching space gets messy. There's too much pressure for you to take the leap before you're grounded in yourself. There's too much of you just need to act as if energy that skips over the strategy and the stability. There's too much fear of this is where you're going to still be stuck at if you don't invest in my secret sauce. And I'm not going to lie, I have used that as well. I have used that. Imagine what would happen in the next 6 months if you made that investment. But I'm not trying to come out of fear. I'm trying to come out of a place of empowerment to let you really see that self-trust of if you make this investment, are you going to take the actions? Are you going to implement? Are you going to do the things that need to be done to make the changes? Not a make this investment because it's going to be your survival floaty. When it comes to any decision in your life or in your business, you have to have your self-trust. You have to use discernment. You have to ask yourself, is this action that I'm going to take going to help me a year from now? Do I trust myself to move on to the next phase? Do I trust myself to spend the money for the support that is going to help me? Or am I just spending the money because it's cool to keep buying courses? Or am I just spending the money because I think that I need support constantly? Those are the bigger questions around your business and how you act and how you invest in your business that I want you to keep in mind. But if you know that you are ready for support, you know that you are meant to be on this entrepreneurial path, and you still just haven't found where you fit in, where you belong, then I want to invite you into Simple Business Builder. It is designed to help you not only build the foundations of an entrepreneurial mindset, but the foundations of a business that actually is going to support you 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, 48 months, 72 months from now. Inside Simple Business Builder, you get clear on your offers and your brand and your sales strategy, but it's built on foundation of self-leadership. Ultimately, you build your self-trust. You build that confidence. You step into your higher self. You don't just act as if you're her, you become her. Because I don't help you build from panic. I help you build from a spacious, sustainable, and simple path. You're building your business from clarity, alignment, and real momentum that will last you months down the road, because that is what your higher self would do. She wouldn't look for a quick fix. She's done with the quick fixes. She's done with the quick money wins, overnight wins. She wants real, sustainable, spacious support. She wants to build something for her. And that is exactly what I help you do inside of Simple Business Builder. Now, before you go, because I always love to drop some implementation value for you to think on as you start your week, as you start your day. So I want you to think about this today. Where have I been acting as if from a place of performance, not power? What does the version of me who already has what I actually want feel like? How does she move? What decisions does she make from calm, grounded self-trust, not from pressure, scarcity, or survival? Let that guide you on your next move, whether it's in what you invest in next, however you show up today to sell your offers and serve your community, or just how you structure your day-to-day inside of your business. Go do something fun. Go take action. Go sell your services. Go serve your people. Do something that she would do, so you start becoming her. And the next time you're about to make a decision in your business, whether it's investing in a coach, launching an offer, or even just shifting your schedule, pause and ask yourself, am I doing this from self-trust or from fear? Am I hoping this will prove I'm ready, or do I already know that I am? Taking 2 minutes to ask yourself those two questions anytime you're making a big move or anytime you're doing something that has you on edge, that pause will shift everything, because you'll realize if you're coming from fear or if you're doing a movement from self-trust. You'll realize if you're trying to prove yourself that you're ready, or if you already know deep in your core that you are ready. If you are ready to build a business from that energy, that grounded, powerful, strategic version of you, I want to invite you inside of Simple Business Builder. Inside, I'm not just teaching you mindset, I'm helping you build offers that will actually sell, helping you build a brand that actually connects to your dream clients, and a business that supports your life instead of draining it and not being able to go out and enjoy your summer days. It's the foundational work that you need to continue to build, grow, and scale. The support inside is a kind of support that helps you build consistent 5K months without sacrificing your peace or putting yourself into a financial tailspin trying to manifest results. You don't have to act as if anymore. You just have to decide you're ready to become her. And together, you and I will build from there. Link is in your show notes. And if you have any questions, please connect with me on Instagram at Leisha Croce. And as always, if you enjoyed today's episode, please share it on your Instagram stories and tag me, or share it with a fellow female entrepreneur who you feel that needs to hear this message. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please make sure you give me a rating, as it helps me expand my voice and reach more female entrepreneurs that are looking to build a simple, spacious, and sustainable business. I'll see you next week on the next episode of Business and Brunch.